Welcome back to Apoorva Media. I am Praveen here. So from this video I am going to start a new series that in my college DMSF. So we are going to interaction with student officer of DMSF. So I hope so you will support these episodes. Today will be a first episode. Today we are going to interact with the external vice president of IMD Council, Thirumurukan Vallinayagam. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, good. So let me introduce yourself.
Yeah. As you said, my name is Thirumurukan Vallinayagam. I'm currently external vice president of IMD Council. At the same time, I also hold position of external officer in Dr. Hope. And also I'm an assistant batch president of IMD batch 23.
Okay. So as we know that you are the external vice president of IMD Council. Let me know that how this IMD Council functions. What is just telling the core values of IMD Council, what it will provide student.
Okay. Core value of almost all of the student organization in DMSF has a similar core value or same core value of that of the school, which is FIRE, faith in God, integrity, respect and excellence. So IMD Council also have the same core value. We function just like a government, which is by the people and for the people and of the people. So we are the students who are being voted by the IMD community and the students, and we secure some position who will be coordinating and working for the IMDs on their respective position or on their respective tasks given.
Okay, bro. Then as a med student, we have to read how medicine is very important. While comparing to other course, medicine is somewhat tough, So I want to know that how we are handling it with medicine, because you are doing it extra. You have to do. So how can I know what is the strategy or what is what's good?
Actually, I'm not that much good in studies. So I do doing medicines. I'm holding some other extra works, extra activities which I have to do. What I used to do is whenever I get a time, every day after the classes, what are the lectures done, I try to revise those lectures. First of all, we came here for our studies, for our to achieve our dream. So at any point of life, we should not sacrifice our goal. Okay, in the pathway of achieving that goal, we can do other activities. We can spend time as like we want, like how much time we wanted to spend, we can spend. But at the same time, we should not divert from the pathway of reaching the goal. So this is how I used to do.
Okay. Then as med student, I have so much of problem managing it time. So how you are managing it, and can you suggest our friends from your part of view how you are managing it?
Okay. When it comes to management, scheduling will be the most important part. You have to schedule what are all the works you will be doing tomorrow. You should not add any work which is not in your schedule if you are not free. That's like overburdening yourself. If your schedule is filled, that's it. That's the time you have to stop. Okay, my schedule is filled. I'm not going to do anything more than this scheduled time. That is one strategy where you can do all the things you wanted to do. At the same time, you will not feel the pressure.
Okay. Then I want to ask you one thing, that it's my personal question. How you're handling the mental health is very important for us. So in being a medical student, we miss our friends. We are studying abroad. So we miss our relatives, our family members, friends. So how we are managing your depression? Sometimes you will get somewhat depressed, even though you are in leadership quality, you have leadership quality. So some cases you might have some depression related to your studies or other than else. So how you are manage, how you will manage from your part of your personal view?
Okay. Being a leader, being a leader of organization or being a student leader, basically, apart from physical health, apart from physical strength, you should be mentally healthy. So to maintain the healthiness, mental health, as you said, we are apart, away from our family, friends, and everything. What you have to do is you have to love your job, love what you do.
Yeah, it's
Whatever you do, you have to love it. So when you have a love, you will not feel it is stressing you. Something which stresses you means that is not your love. You are doing it out of compulsion. If you love, for example, I love doing some works. For example, I love to help my friends. I will not feel any difficulty or I will not feel stress doing that. I will be more enjoying doing those things, which will be keeping me away from all the sorrows. Yeah, you have to love your job. It's a simple mantra. Yeah.
okay. Bro. Then being a leader, being a leader, student leader especially. So we can't fulfill everyone's dream, everyone's request. So if one is doing a bad thing, you have to how you have handling. Can I get to my question?
Yeah.
Because being a leader, they will be both positive and negative views from students. Some student will say that guy is not. So how you are handling that might be also get you depressed.
Okay.
So how you are handling till this moment?
Okay. I will make it more precise. Being a leader, being a student leader, we have to face criticism. They will talk about your character. People will be questioning about your mental ability. These are all the things commonly which will pop up. But what I believe is the first quality to be a leader, it should be open for criticism. When you are open for criticism, which means you are keeping alive a thing which is growing you. Okay, open a constructive criticism will always boost you, will always grow you. Okay, it will not push you down. You should not feel okay, someone is pointing mistake on me. That's not how it works. You have to openly accept the mistake if there is any, and you have to try to correct them. For example, I remember our dean telling us this when I was stepping into my leadership venture in DMSF. The first day, our dean told me this, that you will either gain more friends because you are a leader, or you will either lose your own friends, because you are a leader. You should not take leadership as a responsibility. Okay. Instead, you should inherit leadership as your character. If you inherit it as your character, your friends will not see difference from you. They will find zero difference from you.
Okay. Next, what made you to take this leadership? So then, who is your inspiration?
Actually, from childhood, I used to observe my dad. Whatever the character, whatever the qualities I inherit now as a person, it all came from him. I used to admire him being a child, growing up next to him. I saw everything, how he helped people, what are all his day-to-day works. So I just inspired from him, and I also used to observe administrators. Example, my greatest admiration towards an administrator currently is our Doc Auntie. I used to admire him, how he is managing his time, how he is managing his health, family, personal, and college. As you can see, he will be spending a lot of his time in the college.
Really is an inspiration.
Yes. He will either be spending time in college, or he will spending time thinking about the college students.
Yeah, it's correct.
So I will be admiring. He is my latest recent administration as an administrator.
Because we are seeing him in front of active. So we can't get as other Mother Teresa, like we didn't see them, but we are seeing
Yes.
as live.
Yes, we used to read about leaders in books or any documentaries. This is a chance where we can literally see how he is working, how his lifestyle is, what are all the things he is doing. Yeah, that's how this inspired me. So since I am young, I wanted to do something. I wanted to take responsibility. So since I am young, I wanted to do something. I wanted to take responsibility because I'm such a person who will be questioning for everything. Literally, my friends know it very well. I will be literally questioning everything. Why this is happening? Why it is not in that way? Why it is not happening? Likewise, I will be keep on questioning things. So there was some time where I felt instead of questioning things, why should I not get down and do the things how I wanted to? Okay, I hope I will do it in a correct way, fair way. So I thought, why don't I get down and do the things correct? That's how it is. Just it's like an initiative.
At last, my question is, what's your final message to your junior friends? What's at last your conclusion? What you're going to say?
See, we could see many people or ourselves hating rules and regulations. But deep down, you have to understand rules and regulations are made to make sure safety, make sure wellness of each and every one of us. Okay, it's didn't made to put some compulsion on you to dictate you. It has made to make sure the wellness, make sure that everything is going correct. So I could see many students or even myself at some point that we will not be ready to follow the rules. We will be looking for our shortcuts. Our generation, especially our generation, we are lack of patience because of the gadgets used, because of the things our lifestyle is. If we get back to this side of the life where we follow rules, where we be patient and where we put continuous effort, I think we will reach a good point where we will not be complaining about anything.
Okay, bro. At last, we end this video. So it's a great pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
And
it is my privilege to get an interview because same just like I said before, I don't think I didn't reach something, I didn't achieve something that I could give in an interview, or I could.
But thank you
so much, and congratulations for your previous video. It was so good.
Thank you. Before ending this video, every time I used to tell, please subscribe to Apoorva. Yeah, I just want to tell from you.
Yeah, share, like, and subscribe Apoorva Media.
Thank you guys.